Hello, it's Mr. Tripp, and this video is on how to create your Texas Reality Check PowerPoint. So once you've finished the three forms on it, the reality check, select a college, those handouts, and you've turned it in, the next thing you're going to do is work on the PowerPoint. I submitted the PDF form rubric for the career search PowerPoint that you'll be using in creating your PowerPoint. It's right here, it's listed. And so all you need to do is take all that information for those three handouts and put it onto this PowerPoint that you're going to create. I've also put in the Texas Reality Check section a video or a PowerPoint that one of my previous students has done. It's not that difficult to do, basically. The first slide is the introduction slide, and you would have the name of the project, career project, and your name. I used to have my students have their photo, but you don't have to put that in there for this one, for this time. The second one is the title, comes from the rubric, what did you learn from Texas, or from the reality check? You would have, I would put in a graph here explaining what you learned from the reality check. This one says like how much my monthly expenses will be, what my job will support me, how much money will I need to make a year survive, and know how much money you have to spend. This will cover it all, or you could just create a big chart listing all the expenses that you find in the reality check handout. Be careful on not writing sentences. So, and you want to have 7 words or less. So all you're doing is picking key words for each time you put anything in your PowerPoint slide. Number 3, what career cluster did you pick from Oscar and why? Well, there is no Oscar, so we'll just ignore that. They just put in what career cluster did you pick. All you need is a bullet point. They needed to have a doctoral and medical degree, and they put a picture in there. Each slide, except for the very first slide, needs to have either a picture or it's going to have a charter graph. Number 4, what specific career did you pick and why? So they picked a psychiatrist, and the reasons why. Again, make sure that you don't write complete sentences, because in the PowerPoint, all we want is keywords. So they could have said to help people, find mental health interesting, financially support my life. You could have done something like that instead of writing sentences. And then they put a picture that corresponded to their career choice. Number 5 has to do with educational level. So that would be the title. What educational level do you need? Like I said, all you can do, you can find all of the titles on your rubric. So they needed a 4-year university, and if you get a PhD, it requires more school. So, and then they did something that corresponded with their educational level. The next one is, what does the occupational outlook say about your career choice? You can get that information on the On It handout, where it says under wages and employment trends. What does it say? That would be number 6. You can create a chart based on that information, the median wage, employment, projected growth, projected job openings, top industries. They went ahead and wrote the information here and put a picture there. That's fine too as well. Just be careful not writing sentences, okay? The next one would be your schools. That would be slides 7 and 8. You're combining that as one slide. So what schools did they pick? They picked Stanford and they picked Baylor. And then instead of combining it, they put it into 2 different slides. But you can put all of this information into one, because we can know it's Baylor and we know it's Stanford there. All they had to do is just take this information and would have been in this one too. So what schools did you pick? And then you could have said why. And they gave examples of why they chose Stanford. Okay, and then finally, what will you have to do to reach your career choice? These are some ideas of what they think they have to do to be able to become a psychiatrist. And then they put a picture there too. So basically, it's like your class's PowerPoint. You have to have a picture for each slide, except for like the first slide again. Up here, you don't have to have a picture of yourself. Bullet points, no sentences at all. And then just follow along with the rubric and get your information from the handouts. If you have any questions regarding this, please let me know, and I can help you out. Thank you for watching. We'll see you soon.